Wuthering Waves has proved time and time again that Genshin could never. And one of those ways of doing that is by putting as much effort as possible into every quest, including side quests. I literally just got done a really fucking cool side quest where you dogfight an echo in the air. Side quests aside, the character missions, other features, and overall story are pretty good, so stick around and see what I really think. If you enjoy the video, please be sure to like the video and subscribe for more Wuwa content. Now let's begin. So first things first, we need to talk about the negatives, because the game wouldn't grow, nor would it be good to glaze the game in fields that it doesn't entirely deserve. So let's talk about the voice acting. The voice acting. Rumor says they are going to fix the problem by doing better, but I just want to make sure that this amazing company doesn't make such a big mistake again. So let's get into this can of worms. The voice acting throughout the story stays consistent for very few characters. Gion, Scar, and Alto are the only characters I remember sounding like actual people. Gion has a buttery smooth voice, Scar sounds like an actual crazy person with every line he has, and Alto not only sounds good, but also fits the way his character looks. Aside from the fact that he has legal custody to a gremlin. Now, I didn't name only the male characters because I'm sexist. I'm not sexist. But I chose them because they're the only good characters, and they sound the way they do in perfect scenarios. Let me give you an example of this. Gion, who is probably my favorite character in the game right now, has a really buttery smooth voice. He sounds calm whenever his character is calm, and sounds serious whenever his character is serious. His voice acting is pretty perfect. Now, Yang Yang on the other hand, has terrible voice acting. She's never consistent no matter the situation. Even in intense moments, she ruins the immersion by sounding like an AI. And not just that, we have no companion mission or anything for her, so it just makes her robotic personality more negatively impactful to her boring-ass character. And let's not forget to mention how majority of the females in this game tend to have that same issue. Not as much as Yang Yang, but still present. Shishia is another one of my favorite characters because they made a silly character not annoying. Well, one of her biggest flaws is that she also sounds like a bot sometimes. And there's also Rover, who can't decide whether she wants to sound like a robot or not. Now, I don't entirely hate the story. The reason I'm so harsh and so critical is because they show me that they are capable of doing better. And since this game is so good, I want it to do better. I wish the best for this game because I know damn well they absolutely can do something if they put their hands to work and their minds to the power presented. And before we move on, this is me talking about the English voice lines since I play English voice lines in the game. Okay, now enough of the negatives. Let's move on to some of the more positive aspects. This game is the first direct rival to Genshin, and so they have to do what they do, but better. If I unconsciously changed your opinion about wanting to play the story mission, first of all, my bad, that wasn't really my intention. And second of all, you can just skip. There's a skip button for everything. There's a skip button above every mission in this game, whether it be a tutorial or a main story quest. This is an excellent feature for people who don't want story and can still enjoy the game. Because even Honkai Star Rail, which is one of my favorite games, is still owned by Hoyoverse, and has the issue of not being able to skip the story for those who don't want to play. I love the story in that game, but not everyone is like me. Another thing that's excellent is the fact that they put so much effort into these side quests. These side quests have you dogfighting other echoes, solving unique puzzles, and more. And the character missions are always so good, so even when you skip dialogue, it's not entirely boring, and it's worth it in the end. And finally, the character missions are always amazing. Ling Yang's story is an 8 out of 10, and Gion's story is a 9 out of 10. I have Gion on a higher rating because I like his character more, but the rewards in story make it worth your while regardless of the character. Anyways, that's about it. If you liked what you saw, please be sure to like the video and subscribe for more Wuwa content. Be sure to hit up my community tab for more great videos, and comment down below what you think. And with that, I'll see you guys in the next one. I sounded kind of Australian there at the end for a second. I'll see you guys in the next one.